Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Long Beach Arena. It's Game 1 of the New York Islanders High School Hockey League Varsity Division Championship. We got the number 3 seed Long Beach Marines taking on the top seed Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs. Travis Quigley here taking you through the call tonight. Sam Musnick, Anthony Papasadero joining me on the crew here this evening. Should be a phenomenal best-of-3 series between these two teams that have fought tooth and nail all season long to get to this point to earn the opportunity to call themselves champions. Long Beach going to be wearing the black uniforms. They're on the away bench tonight despite being in their home barn, looking for their crowd to bring the energy and noise here in this contest. Bellmore Merrick wearing their home white uniforms. They'll be going left to right, first and third, and they have a pretty large contingent here this evening as well, matching the crowd that Long Beach usually brings, and I'm sure they're going to be looking to match that energy all the way through. We got about 2 minutes left in warm-ups. We will give you the breakdown on both these sides, how they got here. We'll start with the Marines, the away team today, as mentioned. They're the 3 seed, 10-5-0-1 in the regular season. 66 goals for, 46 goals against. Long Beach in the quarterfinal got a 2-0 shutout on the back of some stellar defense and great goaltending from Pat Riley, taking down Valley Stream. In the semifinal in this building last Friday, the offense showed out. A 7-1 dominant start-to-finish win over the Half Hollow Hills Hornets. Again, Pat Riley, a phenomenal game. He was 2.5 minutes away from getting back-to-back shutouts. Statistically, he is number 1 in all goaltending categories here in these varsity playoffs. For the Bulldogs, offensive output has been dominance all season long. 73 goals for in the regular season, 19 goals against. They're doing it on both sides of the sheet. They were 15-1 in the regular season, which earned them that number 1 seed. Their only loss in the regular season came to this Long Beach Marine side. Back on December 9th, Long Beach earned a 3-0 shutout win. That was also Pat Riley's lone shutout in the regular season. These two teams split in the regular season on January 3rd. In the second matchup, it was a 4-2 win for Bellmore Merrick. We're guaranteed 2 games in this championship series, potentially 3. Again, for Bellmore Merrick, high offensive output in the quarterfinal, put up 12 goals, just 1 against East Meadow, the number 2 seed from the Varsity Conference 2 that earned their way into that quarterfinal round. And then in the semifinal, taking on the undefeated Manhasset Indians in what was a matchup that everybody around the league was really looking forward to. The Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs, their power play showed out. A 4-2 win, 4 power play goals that struck when it needed it most, and they secured that victory. They picked up that 4th goal, which was the nail in the coffin with about $1:35 to go in the game, as they showed discipline. They battled through adversity against Manhasset as they started to work their way back into the game. Joey Braglia had a phenomenal performance, made a couple of key saves when he needed to. The defense was locked down, and the goal scorers in that, Colin Rolston had 2 and Jordan Luskoff had 2. They both did their job in front of the net, especially as mentioned on that power play where they scored 4 power play goals in that game to help get them into the championship series. Bulldogs were here last year, got swept by the Bethpage Eagles. They want to reverse their fortunes, complete the mission, and win their first county championship since 2016. The Marines back in the championship series for the first time in a couple of seasons. They want to win their first county title as you can see on the banner across the way, since 2018. All starts tonight here in Game 1. Again, best of 3 series. Game 1 tonight. We'll have Game 2 on Wednesday over at Bethpage at the Town of Oyster Bay Skating Center. More of a neutral site for these two teams. Again, Long Beach, the visiting team in this matchup, but this is their home rink. And you know the Long Beach community is always going to pour out in support, not just the student section, but everybody who lives down in this great town, Bellmore, Merrick. The two towns have had phenomenal support. They got a lot of people here in the building tonight. And we're almost ready for the opening face-off. Puck's down. Game 1 of the varsity finals is underway. It's Bellmore Merrick who win the opening draw, looking to get things going. It's deflected into the zone by Luskoff. Serta's first to it, sends it around for Kalelis. It's chopped out into the penalty box and out of play. Draw right in front of the Marines bench. Backhanded in by Lenz. Vobis hunting it down, pressured by Luskoff. Luskoff to the slot. One-time try. Riley makes the save. Hot start for the Bulldogs. Out at the dot, it's gloved down. Lucci trying to find it, spins it at the net, blocked. Rodriguez, a backhand try through the middle. Patty Henry, a high flip into the corner. Henry, defended by Lenz. Lucci comes in to grab the puck. Marines hold it in to the point. O'Grady shot blocked, and Rolston races out of the zone, chips it past him, takes a check where he's knocked off the puck. Pushed hard around the boards. Rodriguez ahead to Bear. Bear knocked off it by Lucci. Trying to speed through. Polini got the stick lifted. Now Henry back the other way. Lost it in his skates. Dumps it in on net. And Braglia steers the puck into the corner. Bear to the point. O'Grady's shot goes wide. Lucci. A stretch pass, hits Rolston. Rolston driving in, stops up, knocked off the puck by O'Grady. Lucci there, steals it. It's Calvi now behind his own net, kicks it to Cody Pakikaro. Trying to backhand it in, now on the forehand, dumping it over the head of Riley was Jaden Grillo, or pardon me, Tyler Marcus. Drogan on the forecheck, backhand pass to the slot, nobody home. Pakikaro chips it out, trying to hunt it down, backhands it in, felt the pressure coming. Pushed hard around the wall. Calvi gloves it, keeps it in. Chance gets blocked. Drogan trying to clear out of the zone. Luke Pakikaro, save, kicked out. Calvi, a toe drag. Throws it back post, Cody Pakikaro chopping at it. It was Carasquillo. Bulldogs clear. It's Drogan out. Has Keene driving offside. Bulldogs flip the puck in, goes past Riley. It's Played off the wall as Marines look to clear. Bulldogs hold. Richardson lost it in his skates as it comes out into the neutral zone. Long Beach trying to throw it in was Ahern. It's Rodriguez between the red and the blue. Dumped right in, stopped up with the stick, Braglia. Richardson behind the cage. Bellmore, Merrick clear the zone. Ahern takes it at the red, tries to throw it deep. Richardson stops up. A long pass to Goldman, goes off his twig. He'll go change. Rodriguez takes a bump, moved it off the wall to Bear. Tries to make a move around Lucci. He steals the puck from him. Richardson, red line. Off the top of the glass, kicks out for Serta. Looking to start the breakout. Around to Henry. Patty Henry. Pass gets blocked. Fanning on the dump-in attempt was Pellini. It comes back to him, though. He'll one-hand poke it forward. Rolston skates into it. Looking back to Pellini. Stick lift. Covered up by Riley. Nice play from the Long Beach Marines defensively. It was O'Grady coming back there. Down to the half boards, at the net, save, rebound is loose, a spinning try, it's blocked, glove down, it's still free in the slot, now comes in behind the net. Great job from the Marines, recovering there, clearing the zone. It's Calvi now with the puck, trying to dangle through, out of the corner, off the arm of Braglia. Now Lucci stops at the red, dishes one for Rolston. Rolston looking to peel back, nothing doing. Takes a check from Vobis. O'Grady looks to clear now. Back with Rolston to the point. Richardson, wrist shot, goes wide. Vobis fans on the clearing attempt. Drogan will turn and shoot. That goes off of Riley's glove. A backhand goes up the wall. Luke Pakicaro's pass hits a shin pad. Comes back to Calvi, drops for Vobis right in front of the blue paint. He's looking to go long, sends it right on goal, so no icing. Braglia steers it for Evan Lenz. 5 minutes played in the first, still looking for the opening goal. It's played around the wall, and Long Beach stay on the attack. It's Richardson who's trying to retreat and reset. Moves one, Marcus ahead looking for Keene on the wrong side of the red line, icing called. Right of Braglia. Henry was trying to go forward with the draw, gets on the forecheck. Serta pokes, couldn't keep it in. Rolston gets it through his legs. Henry working hard back, throws it cross ice. Dumped in by Carasquillo. Serta will get to the puck first. Sends it up the same side wall. Lucci there to pick it. Taken down, trying to pass one back door. Nothing doing. Let's go Bulldogs chant coming to our left, getting loud as Bellmore Merrick fans feel some offense coming, but it's Long Beach with a chance. Bear goes down, lost an edge on the 2-on-1. Turnover forced, and it's Henry, shoots wide. Kept in at the blue line, Cody Pakicaro into the corner. Sent up the wall to Rolston. Colin Rolston looking to dish one for Pellini. Henry on a takeaway. Back in, Henry shoots, blocker save from Joey Braglia with 8:25 to play in the first. A high flip comes off the glove of Calvi. Serta body positioning over Amax Vitali. And he'll possess here for the Marines. Hunter Human moves one ahead. Luke Pekikaro turned over. Luskoff ahead to Goldman. Goldman, wrister is gloved. Exactly 8 minutes to go. Opening period. Game 1 of the NYIHSHL Varsity Finals. Bulldogs and Marines. One back by Bellmore Merrick. It's played into the corner, and Rodriguez first to it. Skirts around a check from Luskoff. It's flipped into the middle of the ice all the way down. First to it, Kyle Wilcha. Wilcha spins one ahead, missed the tape of Vitali. Luskoff bats one out of the air. Tries to backhand one in, comes off the leg of Furyk. Stopped at the red, played deep by Wilcha, and electrifies the crowd as he throws a reverse hit. Luskoff's backhand pass gets blocked. Vitali chops it back to the corner. Vobis first to it. Kalelis got a piece of it, plays it into his own bench, and an O-zone draw coming for Bellmore Merrick. Right of Pat Riley. Drogan looking to walk forward, stopped up by Riley, slowed down, and now Long Beach trying to clear. Blown tire from Richie Baird. It's thrown back to the corner by Keene. Patty Henry off the wall. Keene first to it, bouncing puck. Henry settles. Plays it ahead for Riley. Lost possession, now Lenz D-to-D for Richardson. Richardson throws it in, took a deflection, and whistle goes. Got called for an icing, I believe. So our ones linesman did indeed call a deflection there, so instead of that draw coming back into Bellmore Merrick's zone, it'll commence where essentially the puck got dumped into. Lenz leaps up, gloves it down, and we get a whistle. Door popped open on us. Draw from the same spot. That's one into the slot. Pelini just puts it low. Henry takes it off the back wall. Pelini working hard, trying to hold the zone. Riley's there. Chips one ahead. Lenz looking to go D-to-D. Richardson plays it down onto the ice off the wall. Chipped ahead. Now Long Beach possess once more. Backhander for Henry. Bear couldn't bring it in. Got stopped up on the blue. A long flip into the zone, waved off. No icing called there as Bellmore Merrick start to break out once more. Fired across to Lucci. Lucas Lucci regrouping. A poke check from Cody Pekikaro, but Luskoff off the bench will wheel it in. Drops to Rolston. Rolston shot off a stick, goes out of play. One to the wall. Luskoff shot pops in the air. Vitali Chips to some open ice for Goldman, who gets in a battle with Rodriguez. Calvi now is trying to skate it out. Luskoff plays the body on him. Pops in the air, both sides trying to find it. Goldman does, puts it deep. Human, D-to-D pass for Rodriguez. Slowing it down a bit before going across to Luke Pekicaro. Luskoff angles, takes it away. Dropped it back to Carasquillo. Pass got intercepted. Luskoff there to help. Throws it low. Riley out to rim it hard around the wall. Flipped out of play. Game 1 of the varsity finals. New York Islanders High School Hockey League live on the LI Sports Network. 5:04 to play in the first period. Vobis gets knocked to the ice by Drogan. Out front, blocked. Drogan cycles for Keene. Kalelis goes down. It's left for Serto. Drop it back to Vobis. A stretch pass off the stick of Ahern. Now it's Richardson settling it down. Keene will dump it. Drogan's F1. Vobis on the puck. Had plenty of time and space to dish for Kalelis. Ahead now, numbers 2-on-1. Ferrick shoots that off the outside of the cage. Drogan will pick up the rebound after it rimmed around the wall. He'll put it into space for Keene. Back for Drogan, save. Riley keeps the rebound close, covers it up. .4:15, period 1. Nothing the score between Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick. Marines clear. Bear couldn't chip it past Richardson. Back with Bear. Avoided a check from Lucci, but Lucci got it to Rolston. His dump-in was blocked. Thrown down the ice. Coming back into the Long Beach zone after the icing call. Bulldogs looking to get something happening off of this offensive zone face-off. In the dot, and it's scooped up by Pellini. Pellini for Lucci. Henry there battling. Now it comes across to Rodriguez. Marines defenseman looking to start the break. Avoids a check, got the puck to Henry. Henry's pass batted down. Skating ahead. And forcing the turnover, Evan Lenz. He's knocked down by Henry. Both sides get loud. Rolston, little chip and chase for himself. It gets stuck behind the net. O'Grady fans on it. Now Rodriguez, a high saucer pass. Physicality continuing to increase. Batted down by Rodriguez. Played forward for Lucci. Overskates a bouncing puck. Rolston takes a couple of checks. Lucci picks up the free biscuit. Fires wide. Richardson down low to Lucci. Lucci avoids 2 poke checks. Third one gets out. Cody Pekicaro now can race ahead. Lost the handle. And now Richardson trying to get the wheels turning. Dumps it in. Noticed that most of his teammates were going for a line change, so some fresh legs out for Bellmore Merrick. Good hand-eye. Luke Pekicaro knocked it down. Now Calvi walks in, fires, and Braglia will make the stop. 2:24 remaining in period 1. Nothing still between the Bulldogs and the Marines. And Marines fans feel it after that shift. It's the Bulldogs who win the face-off. Vobis pinching hard, gets it down back behind the net. Turnover forced. Luke Pekicaro, save from Braglia. Down on the half wall, Cody Pekicaro battling. Goldman puts it around the boards for Grillo. Grillo back where it came from, now Wilcha goes for a high flip. Goldman gloves it down, he's got a break, he scores! Opening goal of the finals, Chase Goldman, 1-0, Bellmore Merrick. An unbelievable pass, unbelievable reception, and the Bulldogs go up by 1 with 1:49 to go in the first period. Bellmore Merrick win the draw. The opening goal here in the championship series as Kalela's back in, stopped up by Braglia. Battle on the half wall, kicks out to the high slot, Keene out of the zone with it, trying to push it outside for Drogan. Chipped ahead in a big collision in the neutral zone as Richardson and Ahern collide. Serta in behind the net. Slows it down, fanned on a pass. Keene there, trying to take it away. Final minute here in period 1. Tyler Marcus from his knees out front, stopped up, rebound, goes wide. It's still free. Keene locates it. Chance is blocked. Now Lenz, saved by Riley. Great effort there from Tyler Marcus. Bounces out front. And a great stop. Looked like there was Riley and I believe Serta who combined there to keep that puck out of the net. Back to the point. Shot missed from Grillo. Polini jumps it, keeps it in the zone. Out of the corner for Lucci, hits a skate. Marines out, penalty coming. Power play for Long Beach. Cross-checking call on Jaden Grillo. 26 seconds left in the opening period, and Long Beach will have a power play chance. Looking to tie this game up. Chase Goldman, it was his third of the playoffs. Back to Vobis. Half wall pass, return, but Lucci intercepts. Lucci racing in shorthanded. The right hand shot, a poke check from Vobis. 10 seconds to go. One last chance up the ice for the Marines. Bear over the blue line, stops up. Kicks it to Henry. Henry to Rodriguez out front, cleared out. Time expires here in the opening period. It's 1-0 Bellmore Merrick after 15 minutes of play. We'll take a quick break. When we return, Long Beach, minute 34 power play to start the second period. We're back for the second period here at the Long Beach Arena. It's game one of the New York Islanders High School Hockey League Varsity Division Championship Series. Marines, minute 30 left on their power play, and they start by winning the draw. Puck comes in. They don't possess, though, and this will allow the Bulldogs to fire one 200 feet. Again, lone goal in this contest, Chase Goldman, his third of the playoffs. Assist goes to Kyle Wilcha. Jaden Grillo currently in the box, 2 for cross-checking, as Bellmore Merrick will once again fire one all the way down. Vobis setting things up behind the net. He'll leave it, and the captain, Patty Henry, starts the rush. Lucci right on him, swatted away. Calvi circling back, is there to pick it up. Michael Calvi will put it to the corner, keeps the legs turning. Calvi drops for Rodriguez. Rodriguez's pass picked off. Now Drogan looking to clear, he does. Just 30 seconds to go in the man advantage for Long Beach. Luke Pekikaro carries up the ice, slowed up, and taken away. It's Lucci, one-on-one, shorthanded. Lucci, fans, just overhandled the puck there. You saw what he was trying to do. Trying to toe drag, change the angle a bit for a shot. Lucci, stick lift, takes it back. He'll fire that off the shoulder of Riley. Looking to glove it down now. Took a bump from Kalelis. We do go back to even strength. The Bulldogs kill off the 2-minute penalty. Rodriguez will fire it back in. We got a delayed offside on Long Beach. They must tag up. Now they do. Bellmore Merrick with plenty of space, though, to break things out. Comes off the wall right on net. Serta, D-to-D pass. He'll get it back. Serta trying to go to O'Grady. It was Luskoff who got to it first. Ahern out of the corner. Right through the middle for Furyk. Went under his tape. Rolston puts it in. 2.5 played. Second period. 1-0 the score. Back down for Serta. Serta comes off a skate. Could have been dangerous there. Kalelis hard around the glass, that all the way out. Puck never lost its legs, icing the call. These two teams have battled tooth and nail to get to this point of the season. Henry gloves one in the neutral zone. Trying to throw it across to Bear. Grillo there. Puck comes through the middle. Henry able to hold it, but a late poke check from Pellini forced it out. Lucci off the wall. And now Lucci splits through, drops it outside to Rolston, give and go. Taken down, going to the net. Covered up by Riley. We'll get you the replay on that one. A nice little give and go right out of the neutral zone here as soon as Rolston and Lucci enter. And Lucci kicks it out wide, continues to drive his feet at the cage. Was never able to get a shot off. You see the Bulldogs fans, they wanted a penalty call, all throwing their arms up quickly. Officials letting the two sides play here tonight. They know what's at stake. Championship hockey here in Long Beach. A best-of-3 series. You win this game here tonight, and you set yourself up for a chance to wrap it all up on Wednesday. A D-to-D pass. Grillo will dump it down. First to it, Tyler Marcus. Plays it behind the net of Riley. Rodriguez now skates A backhand up the board, slow down by Keene. Just outside the zone. Bulldogs regroup. All the way, icing called. Offensive zone face-off for Long Beach. Played just about 4 minutes here in this first period. Pardon me, second period. Just one goal on the board. It's one back for Rodriguez. At the net, Braglia, breadbasket save. Not much trouble there for Joey Braglia. 11 wins in the regular season. Had a 1.35 goals against average and a 9.16 save percentage. 2-0 here in these playoffs with a 1.26 and a 9.37. Pat Riley has matched that here in the playoffs. He's 2-0 with a .50 and a 9.71 save percentage. He's been phenomenal. He's only given up 2 goals in the playoffs, one against Hills and one here tonight. Dumped in by Vitale. He moves it out front looking for Luskoff. Goldman spins, shot blocked. Now Luskoff again, that gets blocked. Serta in the way of that one. Point, it's Richardson. Got poked at by Ahern, came out, but he recovers nicely and gets it back ahead to Luskoff. Rolling puck. He'll have to retreat, settle it down, trying to throw it to the corner. Gets it back. That goes off the glove of Riley. Forces a turnover. Shot gets blocked. Comes out between the red and blue to Lenz. Goldman will chip the puck in deep. Comes around to Rodriguez. Vitale almost forcing the turnover. Goldman, after the puck squirted out of the zone, he'll throw it back in. Whole line makes a change. Lenz intercepts at the red line. He'll throw one in. Lenz into the corner, comes behind the net to Rodriguez. As Rolston pressures, he spins off of him. Throws one to Henry. Luskoff there, battling in front of his own bench with Bear. Polini joins, as does Patty Henry. Trying to kick it out, it's Henry. Slides it to Ahern. Ahern back over for Bear. Driving in, tucks the shoulder. A poke check by Richardson. Bear still trying to protect the puck out in the corner opposite side. Pinned by Richardson, up against the yellow. Puck gets thrown low. That goes off the outside of the net. The cycle play for Henry, intercepted by Lucci, but Henry wins the body positioning, takes it back. Around the wall for Serta, at the net, deflected, they score! Patty Henry, the captain, and it's 1-1. It's all Henry, as you see at the start of this replay, working hard in the corner. He throws it around the wall, opposite side into some free ice. Serta meets it, doesn't even hesitate, puts it right on goal. Henry, deflection, it goes in, but it's right off the draw. Keene races in, can't get it back to the forehand. A good stick from Josh Vobis. We're 1-1 here in Long Beach. 8:30 to go in the second. Calvi driving in, left-hand side. Shot blocked by Barkas. Out wide for Drogan. Drogan chips it in. He'll fire. Riley makes an easy stop there. Hits him right in the center of the jersey. I say easy stop. I know if that was me in goal, it would not have looked that easy. I would have made it look really, really difficult. He made it look easy. Of course, if I was in goal, Drogan's probably celebrating a goal at this point. Long Beach, flip it ahead. Batted down, but not kept in. It's Barkas being pressured by Pekikaro. He's got to make a quick decision. Luke Pekikaro all over him. It comes around to Cody. He'll take a check from Drogan. Pops in the air. Cody's going to glove it down. Stops up. Spins past Drogan. Gets it low. Off a skate in the blue paint. Braglia takes the whistle. Henry's goal was his second of the playoffs. Kelly Cardo and Serta pick up the assists. Had just the one penalty called in this game. It was late in period one. That went against Bellmore Merrick. We're tied up at 1. 7:44 on the clock here in period two. We're just about at the halfway point of this game. Not much to separate these two teams. There's a reason why they made it to this point. As mentioned in pregame, they've earned the opportunity to get to this championship series and earn the right to call themselves champions. They're both just 2 wins away from it. Point goes off the stick of Rodriguez. Vitale plays the body on Ahern, keeps working hard, tries to poke it past Rodriguez, stays sturdy, and now will carry it out. Batted down, Fierick, a drop pass to Kalelis. He shoots, Braglia gloves, whistle taken. Exactly 7 minutes to go in the second. We're left of Braglia. And Henry versus Lucci until Lucci got tossed. So now it'll be Henry versus Rolston. And Rolston wins it. Lenz not out. Serta tried to throw it at the net. Goes cross corner. Cycled back deep for Henry out front. Hits a skate and now Lucci looking to turn up ice. Cuts back. Bouncing puck couldn't settle. Bear fans on a shot. Sticks with it. Cardo save. Braglia. Rebound still loose. Found by Lenz, forced out, and now Rolston keeps driving, taken down. Penalty called on Long Beach. A power play chance now for Bellmore Merrick. Talked about it in the pregame. The Bulldogs had 4 power play goals in the semifinal against Manhasset. It's what lifted them to victory. It's what was the difference maker for them last Friday night. Can they continue to keep the power play lit, keep it on fire, and provide another goal here in this championship game number 1? Get a warning, so a new center in. It's 1-1 game, 6:30 to go, middle frame. Lucci back for Richardson. Bouncing puck, he gets it flat. Now Arister Rodriguez in the way. Pekikaro out. Drogan to Lucci, a little give and go, and now Drogan, a ton of speed, trying to split through. They'll take it back in the corner, looking to cycle. Vobis slows it down. He's got some space to work with. Knocked to the ice by Lucci. Able to clear, takes the hit to make the play. Richardson behind his own net, reverse play for Drogan. Drogan into space, Rolston collects. Rolston trying to dangle past Vobis, just got it with the toe. It's cycled in behind the net. Vobis, a slap shot hard around the wall and out. Foot race, Richardson and Calvi. Richardson there for Lucci. Lucci trying to go long. Back down the ice, Rodriguez. Not deep enough though. Drogan slides middle, and Luskov's in with a chance. Luskov knocked down by Rodriguez. Penalty called. 2 minutes for hooking, and it'll be a 50-second 5-on-3 power play for Bellmore Merrick. Bulldogs fans getting loud, Marines fans in disbelief. Calvi gets called for hooking. Five-on-three chance for Bellmore Merrick. One back for Barkus. He'll roll into the middle of the ice. Settles the puck, left flank to Lucci. Lucci makes a move to the net. Nice save from Riley with the blocker. Barkus plugs the boards, keeps it in. 30 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Lucci across to Drogan. Drogan, wrister save, rebound. Another one off the pad of Riley. Rolston loses the stick, kicks it back for Drogan. It's chip past Henry. Drogan out in the corner. Makes a move around O'Grady. Serta out of the box in 10. Drogan drags and shoots. Save, batted down. Riley covers. Great job from Pat Riley. A couple of big stops on that chance for the Bulldogs, working the puck around well through that 5-on-3. Draw one across. Richardson, glove save from Riley. Saw that one the whole way through. Serta out of the box in 4. It's one to the half wall. Serta's out 5-on-4 for the next minute 7. It's Goldman behind the net, walks up top for Lenz. Lenz to Goldman. Goldman at the net, bounces all the way through for Richardson. Bear gets aggressive and takes the puck away. 2-on-2 shorthanded. Bear, he'll curl back, looking for a lane to move it. Getting tied up with Keene. Now Goldman joins and the Bulldogs force it free. Kicked over to Lenz. He's angled by Pakikaro. He'll circle back and now carries north once more. Drops one off the wall. Legalia taken away from him. Tries to get it back. We get a whistle as it came off a glove on the bench. 27 seconds left on the penalty to Calvi. 3:48 to go in the second period. Marines doing a great job here on the penalty kill. Hasn't been a ton of grade A chances for Bellmore Merrick. And the grade A chances they have given up, Pat Riley has shut the door. Dropping it back for Rolston, but Henry was there and he clears. Puck played off the wall and it's Lucci. Slowed up. Henry fires it in. 5 seconds left on the penalty. That'll do it for the Bellmore Merrick power play. Marines successful once more on the PK. Slide through pass, a backhand try. Lucci went wide. Cycle for Rolston. Lucci gets it back to Rolston. Point, it's Grillo. Off the skate of Lucci, Henry gloves it down. Looking to go around the wall, Rolston there to meet it. Protecting the puck, comes near side. Two Marines look to quickly close off Grillo, and now Long Beach out with it. Henry pressured by Lucci on the back check. Spins one out middle, didn't get to Bear, who was all alone. 2.5 left, Polini starts the rush. Puts it in space for Lucci. Calvi got a chop at it. Rory Ahern to Calvi. Calvi's over the blue, stops up, throws it in low. Furyk will be F1. That's played off the glass. Calvi on a nice keep in. He'll take a shot, got blocked by Barkas. Ahern there to scoop it out of the corner. Knocked off his stick, and now Lucci trying to skate out. Calvi ties up. Now it's forced out underneath Calvi in front of the Marines bench. Comes across, and now Grillo trying to gain the red line. Was slowed up by Vobis, still trying to throw it deep. Fierick ahead, gets past Drogan, but Drogan did enough to slow him down, knock him away from the puck. Kalelis keeps it in on Tyler Marcus's attempt to chip off the wall. Barkas looking to go off the glass and long. Keene trying to chase it down. Took a big hop through the middle. Grillo trying to send it to Barkas, didn't see the pass coming. Barkas, little friendly fire, hit Drogan. Could have been a costly turnover, but Grillo was there. Drogan makes a move on his own hash marks through the middle, looking for Marcus. Can he get there? Pokes at it, it's loose. Save made! One off Rodriguez in front, and then Riley. Other way, Kalelis. A backhand pass to the middle. Pakikaro turns and fires over the net. Minute to go, second period. Pakikaro plays the body on Richardson. Drop back for Richardson. Comes off the glove of Pakikaro. Drogan through the middle. Bouncing puck, Rodriguez just took a swat at it, trying to get it out of harm's way. It's back with Rodriguez now. He'll dish for Bear. Bear with a lot of space to wheel to the net. He shoots, he scores! With 19 seconds to go in the second period. It's 2-1 Long Beach. Richie Bear saw a lane to skate, and he took it. Carries wide, even with the dot the whole way, and fires at 5-hole on Joey Braglia. And the Marines take their first lead of the night with just under 20 seconds to go in the second period. Goldman wins the draw back to Lenz. Lenz races ahead over the red line, dumps it in. Riley out to stop it. He looks to go long and hard off the boards. It's out. Richardson looking to put it in. Glove down by Henry. One last chance, driving wide. Richardson knocks the puck off his stick, and time expires in period 2. Long Beach with 2 goals in the second period to take a 2-1 lead into the locker room. Exactly the way you wanted to end that frame if you were the Long Beach Marines. The goal for Bellmore Merrick way back in the first period. Chase Goldman on the breakaway. Patty Henry at 6:10 here in period 2. And then with 19 seconds to go in this period, it was Richie Bear going 5-hole on Braglia to give his team the 2-1 lead heading into the break. We get an ice cut here in Long Beach. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with a clean sheet, another fresh 15 up on the clock, and the third period of action here in game number 1 of the NYIHSHL Varsity Finals. We'll get you the update on the shot total for the second. After the first, it was 9-8. I presume it'll probably be pretty close to that as well here after 2. So again, we'll take a quick break. We'll throw the timer up for you. We'll be back in a little bit with the third period here on the LI Sports Network. coming back live here at the Long Beach Arena. We got a fresh sheet of ice, 15 minutes on the clock. Third period set to begin between the Long Beach Marines and Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs. The number 3 seed Long Beach currently in the lead 2-1 over the top seeded Bulldogs with 15 minutes to go. Who is gonna take the first game of this best of 3 championship series? Again, game 2 will be Wednesday night over at the town of Oyster Bay Skating Center in Bethpage. That's scheduled for a 7:45 puck drop. You win this game tonight, you check the first box, and you're halfway to being crowned the 2024-2025 Varsity County Champions. And with that, we know that both these two teams have booked their ticket to the New York State Championships in a couple of weeks. And the third period is underway between Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick. It's Long Beach who control it. Sent ahead, Richardson finds it, spins, and gets the puck to Lucci. Lucci across for Rolston. Rolston driving wide, puts one at the net off the glove of Riley. A big collision between Lucci and Rodriguez. Rodriguez went down. Richie Bear trying to one-handed dangle. Richardson slows him up. Polini there to help. Comes into the corner off the skate of Braglia. Riley stopped up by Braglia. That one pushed wide. Cardo's there. Just put it to the corner. Patty Henry and Lenz battle now. Kept in on the backhand by Serta. Richardson behind the net to Lenz. He'll get it back. 2-1 Long Beach lead here in the third. It's Rolston driving it in, cuts middle. Rolston off his stick and out. Lenz will dump it back in as the Bulldogs make a line change. Some fresh bodies out onto the ice. A stretch pass to Luke Pakikaro. Gains the red line, dumps it in. Lenz first to it, dishes to Barkas. Barkas up the wall, Cody Pakikaro there to pick it. Keene takes a pass, sauces one out, jumps over the stick of Rodriguez. Icing gets waved. Drogan chasing it down, out front, off a skate. The whistle goes, net came off. Great chance for the Bulldogs early on here in the third. Before we went to break after the second period, I promised you we'd come back and I'd fill you in on the second period shot totals. It was just 7-5 in favor of Bellmore Merrick. So after 2 periods, Bellmore Merrick 16, Long Beach 13. Both sides not a ton of pucks on net here in this one. Shows you how tightly contested of a chess match that it has been. Two teams that stick to their systems very, very well. Coach Carson and Coach Braglia of the Marines and Bulldogs respectively have done a phenomenal job with these two teams. Not just the talents on the ice, but the talents behind the bench as well that helps these two programs get to this point. Vitale trying to force a turnover. Now it pops over to Luskoff. Luskoff protecting, drops it for Barkas. Barkas is knocked down, got the pass to Luskoff though, plays it across. Vitale off the wall. Puts it to the corner for Luskoff, battles with O'Grady. Puck on the yellow, Fierick around, gets it to Kalelis, he clears. Vitale races back. Will slide it over for Barkas, a high flip over the head of Vobis, he chases it down. Grillo keeps it. Fanned on it, knocked down by Fierick. Played forward to Goldman. He's racing in. Goldman shot off the stick of Henry. Now it's Henry there to take the puck away. Slows things down. A long pass. Comes off a leg. No icing. 3 minutes gone here in the final period of regulation. Bulldogs clear the zone, and Rolston takes it off the stick of Henry. He'll stop up. Slides one to Barkus. A wrister off the stick of Bear, coming back, and the puck goes out of play. Great job by Richie Bear to get the stick in the lane. 2-1 score for Long Beach. Both their goals in the second period. Bear has the difference maker. Still in the dot, found by Calvi, played out by Pakikaro. Back with Pellini. Lost it in his skates, so just kicks it deep. Still battling for it. It's Calvi who swoops down and takes it away from him. Pass didn't find its destination. Lenz across. Dumped by Pellini. And Riley will come out to stop it. Plays it around on the forehand. Lucci there, lost it in his skates. Calvi tried to make a move, stopped by Lucci. Lucci to the wall. Pellini to the net, deflected. Puck was going well wide. Pakikaro was stopped by Lucci. Calvi there to get it, finds Luke Pakikaro. A poke check between the red and blue, and the Bulldogs back the other way. Rolston gets tied up, and it's forced out of the zone. Puck takes a hop, ramped up the stick of Ahern, out of play. Draw will come at center ice. Comes into the Bellmore Merrick end. And it's Barkus trying to go off the boards, puts it in his own bench. Ozone draw now for Long Beach here. One to the half wall, then played in behind the net. Barkus trying to find it. Now does, but fans on the pass to Tyler Marcus. Rodriguez steps into one, pops off of Braglia. It's still free. Vobis on the keep-in. Shot gets blocked. Drogan out. Bulldogs have numbers. Drogan shoots. Glove stop from Riley. We'll take another look at this one down on the Bulldogs side of the ice. Rodriguez shot through some traffic. Braglia fights it off, comes straight up in the air, and there to clear it out of danger, Jaden Grillo. Long Beach win the D-zone draw, get the puck out. Richardson down the sheet. Won't be an icing. Riley leaves it for Vobis. Turnover 4, stuff play, save, rebound still loose, now covered. 9:45 to play in regulation. Draw comes back. Down in the corner. Marines trying to clear once more. Lenz with the block. Puts it back low to Luskoff. Luskoff to the slot. Vitale, what a glove save from Pat Riley. Little windmill action from Riley. Keeps it 2-1. Pass to the slot. Vitale, good job changing the angle. Riley didn't bite. 2-1, score stays. Pops back to Lenz. He'll get it low. Keene hard around the wall. Drogan hunts it down. Puts it back where it came from. O'Grady's there to Kalelis. Lenz stops it up. A poke at and just comes out. Drogan will settle it down. Looks to carry back in on the zone entry. Drogan, backhand save. Rebound still there. It's kept in. Lenz across to Drogan. Drogan shot off a stick, out of play. You know the Long Beach Marines want nothing more than to pick up the win in their home building. Only game of the championship series held here in Long Beach. Game 2 at TOB and Game 3, if necessary, also at TOB. Vobis stops it up just in front of his own blue line. And we got a whistle, we got a penalty called. And Long Beach are headed onto the power play. 8:37 to play. Long Beach, a golden opportunity to put themselves up by 2. Right of Braglia. Lucci to the box, 2 for roughing. Can Long Beach build on their lead? As Henry goes forward, he'll take it around the net. Patty Henry slowing it down. Goal line for Rodriguez. Now to the point, it's Calvi. Back to the wall, Rodriguez. Seam, Bear, backdoor, Henry deflection. It's underneath Braglia. Whistle goes. Great job from Joey Braglia. And I believe we got a penalty called here. We did. A slashing call on Rodriguez. And we'll go to 4-on-4. You saw it right at the end of the replay, I believe, when Rodriguez came in late. That's what the call was for. So just 17 seconds into the Long Beach power play, we go to 4-on-4 hockey now. Rodriguez on a slash. 1:43 of 4-on-4 before Lucci returns from his roughing penalty. Plenty of open ice for these skaters. Drogan back to Richardson. Henry takes it away, gets it to Bear, but it bounces over his twig. Lenz walks through the hit of Henry. Driving in, it's Lenz at the net, goes wide. Drogan there, trying to throw it back at the cage. It was stopped up. Keene back to Drogan. He'll walk down. That hit a body. Lenz behind the net, the defenseman. It comes free to Drogan for Keene. Shot blocked. It was Patty Henry, the captain, in the way. And now he'll lead the breakout. Trying to push it wide for Bear. Pops in the air, gloves it down, blocked again. Both sides getting in the way of pucks here. Drogan's gonna throw it around the wall. Riley out, trying to slow it for Serta. Bellmore Merrick trying to get fresh legs out. Vobis to Serta. Serta across, it's Luke Pekikaro. Trying to chip and chase play, was slowed up by Richardson, now gets it in deep. Calvi F1. Stolen by Rolston, but Calvi continues to work for it. Takes it away from Lenz. Calvi going to the net, taken down, penalty coming. Holding call going on Brandon Richardson. And now a brief 4-on-3 power play before we go back to 4-on-4. And then Long Beach return to the 5-on-4 power play. So 4-on-3 for 21 seconds. Lucas Lucci returns. It'll be 4-on-4 for 18 seconds. And then Long Beach will get a 1-minute, 42-second power play once Rodriguez comes out of the box. Again, brief 4-on-3 right here. Just 17 seconds left on it now. Serta across to Vobis. Vobis walks to Serta. One-time blast goes over the net. Vobis holds the zone. Across to Serta. He delays, puts it into the corner. Lucci is out of the box. Lucci's yet to return. It's 4-on-4. Now he comes out. A stick lift on Vobis. Bulldogs trying to clear. Now they do. Barkas gets it. Now a Long Beach power play as Rodriguez is back. And again, 118 power play here for Long Beach with 6:10 to go in the game. Puck off the skate of Henry. He'll circle back. Dishes for Serta. Serta blocked by Barkas. Barkas stick handling at the blue. Lucci forces it out. Serta will dump it in. Richie Bear has to come tag up. Bear's gonna block Grillo's clearer. And now it's Richie Bear out from behind the net. To the point for Serta. Back to Bear. Bear shot blocked by Barkas and cleared out by the captain Drogan. 30 seconds left on the penalty to Richardson. Sent down the ice by Grillo. Riley will leave it for Rodriguez. Starts out from behind his own net. Rodriguez right through the middle, splits the two forecheckers. Left-hand side now. Looking out front, comes all the way across. O'Grady drops down, was able to hold it in momentarily. Now Drogan's out. Got the puck to Lucci. Lucci trying to cut through the middle again. Left side coming from right. We return to 5-on-5 hockey. Both sides are able to kill off the penalties. Less than 5 to go here in regulation. Offside called on Long Beach. It's a 2-1 game, 4:47 to go. Goldman in the first period for Bellmore Merrick, Patty Henry and Richie Bear in the second for Long Beach. Marines win it. Rodriguez, a one-handed poke, trying to get it to Luke Pekikaro. Cody's there to help and backhands it in. Braglia leaves it for Lenz. Lenz dishes. Luskoff takes a check from Pekikaro. Pekikaro trying to get it to Calvi. Blocked up by Richardson. Almost stolen back by Pekikaro. Luskoff's there to help it and kicks it out to Lenz, who has some space. His pass was knocked down. Keeps working for it. Goldman fires one in. Hard off the back wall. Vitali's first to it. Vitali looking for Luskoff. Puck didn't get to him. Cody Pekikaro with some time and space. Dishes to his brother Luke. Luke out to the neutral zone. It's Lenz. Blocked up. Pekikaro ahead for Calvi. One-on-one chance. Calvi trying to dangle through Richardson. Stopped him up. Lenz on a backhand. Ahern picked it. It's back with Lenz. Vitali's going to glove it down, moves it middle for Luskoff. Luskoff going across the ice, nobody home. Rodriguez for Long Beach, back into the Bellmore Merrick end. Lenz for Luskoff. Lost it in his skates, found it, and dishes across to Lenz. Lenz continues off on the rush. A self-chip, though, slowed by Merrick and taken away. Nice move from Merrick around Rolston, and now he's got plenty of wheels down the ice. Stopped up at the red line. Pelini flips one in, icing waved. Rolston's there first. Skated past it, Rodriguez now tied up. Battles, Pelini protecting, gets it to Lucci. Lost it in his skates, knocked down by Rodriguez. Middle for Kalelis. Now it's Richardson on a reset for the Bulldogs. Across near side, drop pass to Lucci. Lucci, save, rebound, cleared out of the zone by Serta. 2:40 to go. Henry flips it in. Bear at the red line, dumps it back deep. Drogan there to scoop it up. Drogan beats one and then two. Beats a third, continues going solo. A toe drag onto the backhand, stops up, shot blocked. O'Grady pressured by Keene, back around, Barkas pinches hard, to the high slot, one-timer, they score! Drogan, tie game! Drogan pops into the free ice, right in the home base of the slot. Could not be more central, could not be more wide open, and he makes no mistake on the one-timer. Has not been easy beating Patty Riley tonight. Drogan on the 1-tee gets his 5th of the playoffs and ties the game at 2 with exactly 2 to go in regulation. Bulldogs fans are loud. Long Beach fans trying to lift their team back up. Played hard off the wall, dumped in by Tyler Marcus. Vobis around to Cody Pakikaro. Marcus there, tied up with him on the wall. He gets it back behind the net, and O'Grady slows things down, starts the breakout with a cross-ice pass to Luke Pakikaro. He'll fan on the dump-in, and it's chipped back ahead for Lucci. Lucci across, Rolston kicked away, Riley, rebound still there, goes wide. Kept in by Richardson momentarily, now stopped up by Lucci just outside the blue. Lucci gets a return pass from Pelini, delayed offside, coming on the Bulldogs. This will give Long Beach some time to start their breakout. Pakikaro, a nice spin move in front of his own bench. Pops in the air, gloved by Lucci. Final minute here in regulation. Backhanded in by Bear. Richardson on it, reverses. And a straight line ahead, it's Pelini. Pelini, a saucer pass into space. Rolston catches up to it, takes it to the net. The backhand, save, rebound. Riley shuts the door. Incredible save with 35 seconds left. Rolston takes a bump, throws it into the Long Beach bench. We're firing up that replay right now for you. Riley just saved the game for his side. Great take to the net here from Colin Rolston. The initial save, Lucci following it up, and another from Riley. Bulldogs win it back, 25 seconds left. It's dumped in by Keene. Rodriguez first to it, stick lifted by Drogan. His pass gets blocked by Henry. Forced out, puck moved over and dumped in by Grillo, 10 seconds to go. Around the wall, Merrick intercepted by Barkas, gets over the blue, just dumps it low. And this game is going to overtime. Everyone in the building's fired up. I'm sure you at home, you're fired up. We got 5 minutes up on the clock. 4-on-4 hockey. Game 1. New York Islanders High School Hockey League Varsity Championship. Who's going up 1-0 in this series? The Bulldogs win the draw. It was Drogan with the goal with 2 minutes left in the game to tie it and get us to this point. Calvi forces a turnover, shot blocked. It's Luke Pekikaro off the half wall. Looking to send it low to Calvi. Richardson's there. Takes it away, throws it behind his own net. Lenz with some space, will go scoop. Back across to Richardson. Richardson around for Drogan. Bellmore Merrick fine with slowing this down as they maintain possession here in overtime. Nobody wants to make that critical mistake as Drogan carries going coast to coast. Drops it back for Keene. Keene walks beneath the goal line, protecting the puck on the backhand. Puts it into the corner, and Rodriguez first to it. Drogan there to battle. He goes down. Rodriguez on his feet, takes the puck. Pass for Pekikaro off a stick. Richardson has to race back to get it. Around the wall to Keene. Keene with a backhand into the neutral zone. Serta knocks it down and starts the rush for Long Beach. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Henry's first on the forecheck. Lenz around the wall. It's Serta. Shot blocked off the back wall. Lenz scoops it up. Brackley have thought about covering. To the near side, Lucas Lucci. He'll slow things down. 3:15 to go in overtime. Lucci, the head fake, now drops one for Rolston. Rolston carries in onside. Behind the net of Riley. Takes a big check from Rodriguez. Long Beach out of the zone. Kalelis intercepted by Lenz and will get a whistle. .256 left here in OT. And we have an injury timeout here. Rolston's back to his feet, gets back to the bench. Hopefully we see him again tonight in what has been a thrilling game between Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick. So we'll come to center ice for the draw. 2:56 here in overtime. 2-2 game between the Bulldogs and Marines. Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. Goldman over the blue line. Pass gets blocked, and it's Luke Pekikaro who's driving ahead. Toe drag, shot went wide. Lenz, a nice move up against the wall. Passes for Goldman, gets it back. Goes down, still working for it, gets it to Lucci. Lucci protecting, rolling middle for Richardson. Shot punched out by Riley. Back with Richardson. A poke check, knocked it away. Lucci races back to keep it in. Went down, Bulldogs again looking for a call. Lucci driving through, poked away from him. And now a foot race down the ice. It's Pekikaro. He'll play it into the corner. Calvi and Lenz race for it. A nice reversal, and Goldman straight line out of the zone. He'll peel back as he recognizes his line mates need a change. It's Drogan, a fresh body on the ice, who gets the pass being pressured by Henry. Taken away, Cody Pekikaro. He'll drop it back to Vobis, now to O'Grady. Turned over, and it's Barkas driving in. Can't get a shot off. A backhand pass finds Goldman. He comes across to Drogan, can't settle it down. Comes together with O'Grady, pokes it out of his skates. Drogan around the back of the net. Finds Goldman. Goldman, a wrister, hits Barkas in front. Puck's found by Grillo. Grillo throws it low to Barkas. Final minute here in the first overtime. Henry's gonna send it all the way down. Puck up on edge, it'll be an icing. .52 seconds left in OT number 1. We'll go right of Pat Riley. Rodriguez jumps it right off the draw, won by Luskoff. Thrown right on goal. Braglia almost had a tough time with that one. Ends up snagging it. Not happy with the snow shower he just got. Coming into this first overtime, shots were 23-16 in favor of Bellmore Merrick. We'll be interested to see what the shot totals here are in this extra period. Just 43 seconds left here in this overtime. Right of Braglia. It's Lucci and Fierick. It's in the dot, and it's Bellmore Merrick who possess off the draw. Lenz over the blue to Lucci. He walks in, save, rebound, wouldn't go. Long Beach now with numbers. Rodriguez for Fierick. It's 2-on-1. Across, backdoor for Baird. Diving poke from Braglia. Now the Bulldogs with an opportunity. Pushed wide for Lenz. Lenz out front. Lucci off his skates. 15 seconds to go. Serta knocked down by Rolston. Across for Lucci with 7. Lucci shoots. Deflected. They score! Game 1 to the Dogs! Colin Rolston's third goal of the playoffs puts Bellmore Merrick in a 1-0 series lead and the chance to lift the trophy on Wednesday night. With just 4 seconds left in overtime, the Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs take game 1. Lucci keeps it in. just throws one at the net, took a deflection off Rodriguez's stick, and Rolston there gets a piece of it. No high stick below his shoulder, and it's 1-0 in the series off the 3-2 win for the Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs. One more look at it. Lucci with the shot. Rolston on the deflection. And Bellmore Merrick pick up the win. Just 4.2 seconds remaining in the overtime period. What an incredible first game of this championship series that we got treated here tonight. Phenomenal back and forth action between Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick. And if you thought this game one brought fireworks, you are gonna wanna be there for game two, Wednesday night. It'll be at 7:45, Town of Oyster Bay Skating Center in Bethpage. Make sure you're there. If you can't be in attendance, of course, we got you right here on LISN. On behalf of Anthony Papasadero and Sam Musnick, I'm Travis Quigley. Want to thank you all so much for joining us tonight. 3-2 in overtime. Bellmore Merrick over Long Beach. We'll see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.